Hello and welcome back to In Case You Didn't Know. Currently, I am hiding in a hole, trying to keep from being discovered by wardens. And I use wardens plural because there are several of them. They just keep coming. The mobs keep spawning them. The wardens keep killing the mobs. It's been a vicious cycle for like an hour now. Yeah, there's another one. Anywho, I am seriously kicking myself for not thinking about this sooner and coming up with some door related jokes that would fit this opportunity well, but they can't all be winners, right? So let's take a look and see how I got here. I had found this room before and I was digging for diamonds. I got a little further down and found another skulk room. Apparently, there is skulk everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stuck in the ground, can't find a path out. The wardens all come, I can't make a sound. Draw in a breath and hold my chest tight. Will they find me here? Can I shake this fear? Do I run for my life or stay and hang tight? Do I sneak away now or fight for my life? I just don't know. I can't let go. I just wanna go home. I can't let go. I just wanna go home. I travel the caves and seek a new way to get out alive and see a new day. Every place is a threat to my end. I find it again and again. Will they find me here? Can I shake this fear? Do I run for my life or stay and hang tight? Do I sneak away now or fight for my life? I just don't know. I can't let go. I just wanna go home. I can't let go. I just wanna go home. I can't let go. I just wanna go home. I can't let go. I just wanna go home. Can I please just go home? Can I please just go home?
Wait a second. It got quiet. Maybe I can get out of here. I don't hear anything. Wait, stupid mob. Set mob sensors. I think this is my chance, though. I'm gonna make a break for it. Finally found the trial chamber I was looking for. I knew there was one. I had heard it, but I couldn't get to it because of all of the skulk underneath the base. It was driving me nuts. It took me an hour to find it, which is stupid because I knew where it was, but I came in a good spot. It looks like right back here behind all of these planks, which there must be a mine shaft around here somewhere or something. I don't know. I've never seen this much wood inside a trial chamber, but I found the breeze room, which is not a big deal, except up there in the corner, you can see the skulk. More skulk. Yeah, that's right. Inside the trial chamber. So I got out of the breeze room and I went and I found the powdered snow room. No big deal, except full of skulk. Now, I did not know that there was a achievement for killing mobs close enough to the skulk thingies that spread skulk, that's what causes skulk to spread. Now, I didn't know that. And as you can hear, I keep setting off skulk sensors, and I didn't know that I was setting them off because I could only hear the mobs at the time that I was recording. So I didn't hear the skulk sensors going off below me. And apparently there are other mobs around outside of the trial chamber too that I didn't know about. And you'll notice right down here where I cleared, yeah, all of that from killing mobs. Didn't also know that when Skulk spreads, it can make Warden spawners. Yeah, setting off the freaking things to summon Wardens inside a trial chamber. Got the heck on out of there, because who needs that? And then the other end of the trial chamber is loaded with baby zombie spawners. Baby zombie spawners. Down that hall, there's two. In this room over here, there's two. They're all baby zombies. And I have no clue whether I'm setting off sensors or spreading skull or not because I can't hear anything other than me being on fire, baby zombies being on fire, and more baby zombies. So I decided that it was time to get the heck on out of here and go do something productive. As you can see, after the removal of Straw Hut and some terraforming, I connected or the walkways that go down the mountain up here on the top, and I created myself a little area to build a little building. Now, this is just a small building. I did not have a set plan for what I wanted um, because after the Mounts of Mayhem update, it for Bedrock did more, yeah, glitches than anything. So I can't actually use Boomer and Mike anymore to help me get aerial shots. And I can't use horses because they're glitched. I can't use boats anymore because they're glitched. So all of the plans that I had for this world changed overnight as soon as that update came through. Um, a few years ago, um, my kids introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons. Um, I had always wanted to play RPGs, tabletop RPGs, but I had never found a group of anybody to play with. And they introduced me in, I want to say it was 2020 or 2021. And right after they had introduced us and we played one session, and it was all homebrew and everything, so it wasn't like rules was written or anything. I immediately started creating my own D&D world. Um, Now, within a week, I had a 3-inch binder full of stuff, maps, all kinds of things. Um, one of the one of the things that I had created was a town. Um, the town was called Shage. It is a learning town. It's got a college, it's got apprenticeships for all of these different, basically any different profession you can think of. One of the guilds that I had thought of was for map making. That's something that I always thought was very cool, even when I was young. I was always very good with directions and not getting lost and things like that. And since in this world, things are, you know, spread out around me, I wanted to be able to pinpoint things. So I decided to build a temple to the map makers. Now, the map makers in my world, they are actually a religious order. Um, they have four different um, temples, one in each cardinal direction. This temple would be considered the West Temple, the one in Shage, and it would allow people to come and apprentice for map making, learn map making abilities, um, seek guidance, if they're part of that religious order, something along those lines. So I decided that my world here was going to represent some towns in my little world that I designed. Um, this building was built off the cuff. I had no plans for it. Um, and I just needed to build something because after my little underground experience there, it kind of irritated me. But I do a lot of my builds as builds that are off the cuff. I have a few that I have done in creative worlds. I no longer have those creative worlds. Um, but I have done a few. One of the biggest builds that's going to go in this town will be coming up soon. I've actually started working on it already, um, and it will be coming up. We will start working on it in the next two episodes. So after the next episode, um, we will start working on the actual college itself. So it'll be a lot bigger build. It's based off of something that I had designed in the past that was supposed to be the college anyway. So that gives you a little bit of unchecked war history, or, checked now, I guess if you want to call it that. No, that's not right. Let me fix that. That's not. These shelves are one of my most favorite additions. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Um, they do so much. They do so much to making builds look detailed, and the combinations are, yeah, outside my mathematical ability to calculate. Um, because you can put anything in there that you can hold. So you can make it look like pins in the side of a building holding it together. You can make it look like a border. You can whatever. The possibilities are just a lot. There's a lot of them. Comment below if you have figured out what this building is supposed to be at this point. Because by this point, I know what I'm building. But let me see if you guys have figured out what it's supposed to be. In the next episode, I actually discovered a really cool, well, I think it's really cool trick with the um, shelves. Uh, I didn't know it at this point, so it's not in this build. Um, but next episode, I will show you. I actually had a lot of things going on, and I was out exploring for resources and came across a few things. I had also gone to the Nether to check the bastion that's not too far from where I spawned in, and luckily it held two very cool things. It had a netherite upgrade template in it, so I was able to upgrade my tools and some of my armor to netherite. I didn't bother doing all of it because I'm not planning on doing any big, huge fights. So I just did it for the durability on the tools and a little bit for the couple pieces of armor so that I don't die when I'm trying to do stuff. But um, I also found 6 ancient cities. I figured out that the skulk underneath my base runs about 4,000 blocks north of me and almost that far south and about 2 or 3,000 blocks to the west of me. And then the only safe spot, or east of me, the only safe spot is to go west under my base. That's the only direction that I can go and not hit Skulk at nearly every level below 0, which is why I got stuck underground earlier, and I didn't know that. But Even the trial chamber is completely surrounded by skulk. The um, other trial chamber that I found is surrounded by skulk. I didn't even go in that one. There was a lot of me wandering around and searching for things. I found two of the trail ruins. I uncovered one, but the other one is still covered. Um, I did not bother to raid any of the ancient cities because I wanted to get that on film. That's what this whole episode was going to be. But that didn't happen. Map makers gotta have a map, right, for their flooring. Now, this is the flooring underneath the inside of the building. Each one of those lodestones and lanterns represent a cardinal direction and a direction in which you would travel to get to one of the other temples that belong to the religious order of the map makers, or Manchitra is the name of the religious order. So this is the inside. It will hold four main map makers. They are the ones who would tutor people. They each have their own workstations. And that right there goes to the up, to the attic, to the up. Yes, it goes to the up. It goes to the up. All right. Let's see if I got the sightline thing down. So we go up the stairs around the corner, and if you hadn't figured it out, the building is supposed to be a hanging lantern, or in the shape of one. And then this is the inside. That is a 9 map area of where my where I build. So, what do you think? I kind of like the little map lantern tower, I guess you would call it. Well, I guess it's about time for me to say goodbye. So I want. Oh, hold on. I forgot something. Wait. Can't believe I almost forgot it. Went into the trial chamber to find this stuff. Ah, yes. It's the last decoration for the building. And sit back up there. All right. And boop, 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 boop. Perfect. Spruce saplings. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all again in the next one. And in case you didn't know, you are all amazing and appreciated.